me and you're trying to find more natural kind of products to use on a daily basis to replace the old conventional products that you've used, then you're constantly on a search for something that not only is clean, but that works well. And this review is on Herbatint, which is a permanent hair color gel. I use Herbatint to dye my roots, and it's something I've been using for about a year. I did a video on Hairprint, which is a very natural, very clean option to dye your hair and dye your roots. And since posting that video, a lot of people have asked, if you're not using this anymore, what are you using? So this is what I'm using. I'm using the Herbatint in the Light Chestnut color 5N. Herbatint is great because it actually has less chemicals than conventional hair dyes, but it does, I don't want to give you the wrong impression here, it does still have some nasty things, but it has a lot less than regular hair dye. But it's on the more natural side, but it still has 100% gray coverage, which is what I'm after. There's no point, in my opinion, in using a completely natural thing if it's not going to dye my gray hairs. That's why I would dye my hair. Otherwise, I wouldn't dye my hair or my roots at all. I'm fine with the color of my hair. I'm not fine with having grays exposed all over at my age. I don't feel great with that. I want to still keep my hair color, and I want to feel good. So that is why I continue to dye my roots. But I have found it really disconcerting to constantly be putting poison on my head and letting that seep into my system. So I was always on a search for something cleaner, and I really feel like this is a great balance. It's not as clean, but it most certainly has less chemicals than what you can find out there in the drugstores or in your salon. It has the lowest amount of harmful Ppd'S, which is a good thing, and it contains much fewer toxins than regular hair dye. I find that this is not harsh on my hair at all. It actually leaves my hair feeling really kind of healthy and shiny. I have read some reviews out there that people have had adverse kind of reactions to it. So like with any dye, definitely patch test first before you give it a shot and see if it's right for you. It's supposed to be working really well for sensitive skin and sensitive scalp issue kind of people, so something to look into if you are bothered by regular hair dye on your scalp. The funny thing, or the ironic thing, is that this color, 5N Light Chestnut, matches my root color better than any conventional hair dye I've ever used, which is pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that, and the root color is actually really perfect. I have just been dyeing my roots when I get grays probably for the last year, and I don't have anything going on here. I haven't had my hair actually done or dyed or bleached or anything in that amount of time. And my hair has been really healthy. I love the color. Something that people say online a lot is that the colors are much darker than what they describe, and I would say to definitely try out a little bit at a time if you're just starting to use Herbatint, and see which color works for you. I did start originally with a much darker shade. I was 2 shades darker than I am right now. Over time, I just thought, you know, I actually think I could bring my root a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter again, and I found my perfect match. And the wonderful thing is I don't have any lines of demarcation from those kind of trial and error times. And those darker roots look totally fine, but this one really matches my hair very well. I even went to go get my hair cut recently, and my hairdresser was like, oh my gosh, your root color is beautiful. I didn't tell her what it was, but because she probably would have been like, sacrilege. But man, I mean, it's a really good testament that an actual hairdresser thinks the root color is a perfect match and beautiful. So I'm really happy with that being coming from a more natural brand. Herbatint is cruelty-free, it is vegan, it has a very light, almost no odor at all. You don't have that ammonia thing where you're dyeing your hair in the bathroom and you need to open the windows or turn the fan on because you're going to faint from chemical smell. So that is really wonderful. I feel totally safe having my baby play on the floor while I'm dyeing my hair. There's no strong odor whatsoever. For me, it's really economical as well. I buy my Herbatint on Amazon. I know they sell it in Whole Foods where I live. Check your natural grocers kind of area. See who sells it. Not all of them sell it. But on Amazon, I've found the cheapest prices. I can get a box anywhere ranging from like $10 to $12, where in Whole Foods where I live, it's $18. So that's quite a savings. I'll link down below what I get on Amazon so you can check it out. And the greatest part is, because I'm just using it for root touch-ups, I can use 1 box for 3 root touch-ups, which is awesome. So that really means even if I buy it at $12, that means I'm only spending $4 per application or less, depending on if I get a little bit of a deal, when I purchase it. And I'm a Prime member as well, so I always have free shipping. So it's really a win situation for me. It's really gentle on my hair, which I like. I don't feel like it's super harsh. I don't feel like, oh, I gotta, give this a few days before I can actually wear it out. I have just dyed my hair just now, and my hair feels like, healthy and soft, and it feels really wonderful. So when you get the box of Herbatint, you have instructions in there. You have single-use plastic gloves, which are not the best, and it also comes with the hair dye, and it comes with a developer. And so you just kind of, on the side of the bottle, there's little measure markers, so you pour out the desired amount of equal parts developer, equal parts color, and it does not come with any sort of applicator, so you need to have some kind of application brush for your hair, which are really cheap. If you go to Sally's Beauty, you can get them for like $1 or $2. And then either just a glass bowl, or if you have like a bowl that you would normally mix color in, you can use that totally fine. I like that it doesn't come with the applicator bottle, because that's just one less plastic thing that you are using one time and tossing. And then you just apply it where you need. I always start around the hair that frames my face, and then I start in the middle part, and I just head either right or left. And then I just get my area of gray. My area of gray is right in the front, right in the center part, and just kind of like the top half of my head. I have grays here and there interspersed. So I just paint through the areas that I have the most gray first, so that it stays on the longest. And then you just wait 40 to 45 minutes. You can wait less depending if you need less coverage. But for me, I find that at 45 minutes, my gray is fully covered. It's 100% covered, which is awesome, really, really great, especially because this is a more natural dye. That makes me really happy. So that is it. I hope I answered some of your questions regarding Herbatint, and for all of you guys who have been asking me what I use, I hope that you found this video helpful. I really like this hair dye. It's a good balance between conventional and natural. It kind of lands somewhere in the middle, and I'm okay with that because it does what it's supposed to, which is cover my grays, but it doesn't have everything in it that is bad, and it's vegan and cruelty-free, which are very important to me as well. So that is my review of Herbatint. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're not already. I do videos on vegan recipes, vegan lifestyle, and vegan education. I put a new video out every Wednesday, so be on the lookout for the next one. And give it a thumbs up if you like these vegan, cruelty-free beauty videos. I haven't done one in a really long time, and it's really fun. I forgot how fun it was to kind of review a product and tell you guys about that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.